If you're a woman and you've ever had your urinary tract decide to become high maintenance, you know why this little bottle caught my attention. This is micro ingredients D-Mannose. Mannose is a type of simple sugar that is commonly used as a urinary tract wellness supplement. Researchers have studied whether it may help reduce certain bacteria's ability to stick to the urinary tract lining. Although the evidence for preventing UTIs is mixed. And ladies, as we get older, especially around menopause, urinary health is something definitely worth talking about. I'm 53. We're already discussing menopause, poop, and sweat around here. We're not getting shy about our urinary tract now. I tagged this one below. Here's something I didn't think I would ever be talking on the internet about at 53. How freaking happy I am when I can actually poop. But seriously, if you've ever dealt with occasional constipation, you know how uncomfortable it can be. You feel backed up, you feel bloated, you know you need to go. And your body's basically saying, no, we're closed. That's exactly why I keep Global Healing Oxy-Powder around. It's something I use when I need occasional help to get things moving. And when I finally go, I feel so much less backed up and uncomfortable. We are grown women. We can talk about poop. And apparently I'm going to. I tagged this below. The older I get, the more I understand why magnesium gets talked about so freaking much. This is the micro ingredients magnesium complex 20-in-1 for women. And magnesium is involved in hundreds of different processes in our bodies. We're talking about supporting normal muscle and nerve function, energy production, bone health, and so much more. But then you start just shopping for magnesium and discover there are so many types: glycinate, citrate, malate, taurate. It goes on. And suddenly you're thinking, okay, which one am I supposed to freaking take? That's one reason I like having a complex. It combines 11 different types of magnesium plus D3K2, methylated B vitamin, ashwagandha, and raspberry ketone. At 53, I am interested in learning what my body actually needs. I just don't need my supplement routine becoming another full-time job. I went ahead, I tagged this one below. If you're seeing me talk about Astaxanthin again, it's because this is one supplement I genuinely think it's worth learning about. I originally went down the astaxanthin rabbit hole when my doctor mentioned to do me when we were talking about inflammation. That's when I learned that it was a carotenoid antioxidant, and it's been studied for its role in supporting the body's antioxidant defenses and healthy inflammatory response. There's also research exploring astaxanthin for things such as like skin health, eye health, brain health, and many other things. I use bulk supplements astaxanthin, and after doing my own research, I decided it was something that I wanted in my everyday routine. At 53, I am not interested in taking something just because it's trending. Tell me what it is, show me why people are researching it, and then you've got my attention. I left it tagged. I spent so much time on trying to make my lashes look longer and fuller. I figured maybe I should start taking care of the actual lashes too. This is the ForChics Lash Growth and Volume Duo. I like that I'm getting both sides of the lash routine. One is about being consistent and supporting the appearance of longer, fuller lashes over time. And the other, that's for the days that I want volume right freaking now. Because at 53, my lashes aren't quite what they used to be. Giving them a little extra attention and seeing what consistency can do. I was told once you hit a certain age, you should stay away from powder. Yeah. Apparently nobody told my makeup bag. This is the Tarte Creaseless setting powder. And at 53, I am absolutely still setting my makeup. The difference is I don't want the dry, heavy, powdery finish that just makes every little line and texture stand to attention. I want my makeup set. I want everything looking smooth and finished. But most importantly, I still want my skin to look like skin. Getting older didn't make me stop wearing powder. It just made me a whole lot pickier about it. If you're wondering what I used on my brows today, this is it. Surezia Feather Edge Brow Pencil has become one of those products I keep on reaching for. Because look at how natural these brows look. And trust me, I didn't wake up with these eyebrows. My eyebrows are sparse. But this lets me create those tiny hair-like strokes and fill everything in without it looking heavy and obviously drawn on. This is exactly how I like my brows at 53. Fine enough that you can see them, natural enough that you can't tell how much help they actually needed. If your concealer is making your mature under eyes look older, we need to talk. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Blur in the brush, and it's exactly the kind of combination I want at 53. I don't need a ton of concealer. I just place it where my dark circles need extra coverage. And I use the brush to blend everything out and soften it. That's the difference for me now. I'm not trying to completely erase everything under my eyes. I just want to brighten and blur and make it still look like my actual skin. Because the goal isn't to hide my age, it's to stop my dark circles from actually looking more tired than I actually am. Dark circles are rude. Why can I actually get some sleep? My under eyes still look like I was up all night making bad decisions. That's one reason I keep on reaching for Dr. Melaxin's Calcium Dark Spot Cover Eye Cream. It makes this one interesting to me that I don't have to wait around hoping that my under eyes eventually look better. It gives me that immediate covering and brightening effect, so I can visibly see a difference when I apply it. And at 53, that's exactly what I want. I'm taking care of my mature eyes, but I also want something that makes them look brighter and more awake today, because these dark circles have had enough attention. It's actually time for the rest of my face to get some. If you've ever put on foundation and immediately thought, well, now I need something to put life back into my face, this is why I love these two together. I'm using Jones Road What the Foundation and Miracle Balm. WTF gives me that natural looking coverage I want without completely hiding my skin. Miracle Balm comes in and adds warmth, color, and glow right back where I want it. And on mature skin, love that the finished look still looks fresh and lived in instead of heavily and overly perfected. At 53, I don't want makeup to erase my face. I want it to make my face look good. I've tagged them below.